Habs Nation. Have you ever seen a city haunted by the towering shadows of hockey legends suddenly discover that the hero they've been yearning for was right in front of them all along? What happens when a team, supposedly deep in a patient multi-year rebuild, throws the corporate timeline out the window, storms the NHL standings, and morphs into a ferocious, unstoppable predator just as the Stanley Cup playoffs loom? We're witnessing a bona fide hockey miracle at the Bell Center, one that's obliterating every projection model and analytical tool in the sport. Today, we're sealing off our tactical war room for a relentless, deep dive audit of the Montreal Canadiens. Grab your history books, pull up the advanced stats, and brace yourselves for a surgical breakdown, because the Spears of 1986 and 1993 are stirring, and a rookie goaltender is setting the Atlantic Division ablaze with unyielding fire. Let's first frame the crushing weight of what it means to guard the net for the Montreal Canadiens. There's no tougher, more mentally grueling role in all of sports. You're not just facing the opposing team. You're measured against the immortal legacies of Ken Dryden, Patrick Roy, and Carey Price. Every goal against is scrutinized by millions of passionate fans and a relentless media machine. Heading into this 2026 season, the prevailing narrative was that goaltending would be our Achilles heel, the flaw that would sink this young roster. Samuel Montembeault struggled with consistency, the defensive structure leaked chances, and the expectation was entertaining, high-scoring games followed by inevitable collapses due to shaky net minding. Then, everything flipped on its head. Enter Yakob Dobes. If you haven't been glued to what this rookie goaltender is pulling off, you're missing one of the most incredible breakout stories of the decade. Dobes didn't just step into the crease as a stopgap. He smashed his way to the starter's role, locked it down, and tossed away the key. He's just been named the NHL's first star of the week, and the numbers are staggering. We're talking a jaw-dropping 0.962 save percentage over a dominant stretch, stonewalling the deadliest power plays in North America. But stats only hint at the historic scale of this run. Yakob Dobes has now surpassed legends Patrick Roy and Carey Price for the most wins by a rookie goaltender in the storied, century-long history of the Canadiens. Let that hit you hard. Roy, Price, two of the most iconic names in Montreal hockey lore, and a kid with no prior NHL hype has outdone their rookie records. This isn't a feel-good underdog tale anymore. It's a real-time coronation. Zooming in on Dobes' game under our tactical lens, the reasons for this eruption are undeniable. With goaltending coach Marco Marciano's precise guidance, Dobes has rebuilt his biomechanical base. He's not just flailing on raw athleticism. His positioning is textbook perfection. He cuts angles with calculated brilliance, squaring up to the puck before shots even fly. His rebound control is like a black hole, sucking away second and third chances that typically haunt young netminders. His vertical balance is elite, dropping into butterfly, absorbing heavy shots, and snapping back to his edges for the next play. He's a technical juggernaut, thriving in the most pressure cooker crease on the planet. Here's the beautiful ripple effect in hockey's geometry. When your goaltender becomes an unbreakable fortress, it transforms the entire team's psyche. Forwards loosen their death grip on sticks, knowing a blue line turnover won't automatically spell disaster. Fear fades, replaced by bold, aggressive play that dismantles opposing defenses. Dobes' brilliance in our zone has directly ignited one of the most explosive offensive surges in franchise history. Let's shift focus to our captain, Nick Suzuki. For years, skeptics murmured he was a stellar two-way player and leader, but not a true, game-changing offensive star. He's demolishing that take right now. Suzuki sits at 91 points, chasing the fabled 100-point mark. Think about this. The last Canadian to hit that milestone was Mats Naslund, the Magic Man, back in 1986. Suzuki is conducting the offense with mesmerizing intellect, bending defensive setups, threading impossible passes, and carrying the captain's burden with unshakable poise. Right beside him is the pure sniper, Cole Caulfield, who's taken his game to new heights. Everyone knew his release was lethal, but now he's at 47 goals, eyeing 50. The last time a Hab hit that mark? Stefan Richer in 1990. 36 years of waiting, of near misses and dashed hopes. Caulfield is terrorizing goalies with an undetectable shot and a telepathic bond with Suzuki that's pure magic. And we can't overlook the beastly growth of Uri Slavkovsky. The former first overall pick just 22, has silenced every critic. With 29 goals, he uses his hulking frame to shield the puck along the boards and wreak havoc at the net front. When Kent Hughes made the gutsy, heavily debated call to draft Slavkovsky over Shainwright, the hockey world rolled its eyes. Now, Hughes looks like a prophet. The trio of Slavkovsky's raw power, Suzuki's brainy playmaking, and Caulfield's deadly finishing turns our top line into a shredder tearing to the Eastern Conference. This brings us to a fascinating, culture-defining move by head coach Martin St. Louis during this unreal run. When a team achieves total buy-in, a coach can pull off radical plays. Amid a recent injury crunch, instead of a standard call-up, St. Louis turned to Arbor Shakaj, a bruising heavyweight defenseman, and slotted him as a fourth-line forward. Let that sink in. Shakaj, the sheriff, is now unleashing a punishing forecheck, hammering opposing blue liners, making breakouts a nightmare. And he's doing this while a high-salary offensive talent like Patrick Lane sits in the press box or on the roster's edge. In most markets, benching a pricey veteran for a converted defenseman would spark a firestorm. In Montreal, it's cheered. Why? It works. It shows St. Louis runs a pure meritocracy. Play your role, sacrifice the team, or you don't skate. That ironclad discipline is the DNA of a title contender. The Canadiens are riding a 6-game win streak, having swept a home and away series against the powerhouse Carolina Hurricanes and crushed the Tampa Bay Lightning. They're not sneaking into the playoffs. They're blasting through the gates. With a rookie goalie who thinks he's invincible, a captain nearing 100 points, a sniper closing in on 50 goals, and a coach who's turned the roster into a unified, physical wrecking ball. The rest of the East is staring at the standings with dread. The sleeping giant in Quebec has roared awake. I need your raw, unfiltered takes in the comments right now. Are we witnessing the dawn of the next great NHL dynasty? Or is this a fleeting, unsustainable hot streak before the playoffs hit? Slam that like button with the impact of an Arbor Shakaj hit to tell the algorithm you crave elite, no-holds-barred hockey analysis. Make sure you're subscribed because we're tracking every save, every goal, and every tactical tweak as this squad charges toward the postseason. Drop your verdict below. Is Yakob Dobes already a top 5 goalie in the league? Let your voice boom in our think tank. Keep your sights locked on the ice's geometry and stay relentlessly tuned in for the next breakdown.